Let us discuss Arrhenius equation. Let us discuss Arrhenius equation. Okay. Write a note on Arrhenius equation. Here we are using the formula K equal to A e power minus EA by RT. Okay. So what is K? K is nothing but rate constant. K is nothing but rate constant, and A is the frequency factor. Frequency factor is related to the frequency of collision between the reactant molecules. So number of collision per second, right? Okay. EA means activation energy. Then R equal to gas constant. T means absolute temperature in Kelvin. Absolute temperature in Kelvin. Okay. So let us see what is the importance of Arrhenius equation. What is the importance of Arrhenius equation? The Arrhenius equation can be used to determine the effect of change of temperature on the reactant constant and consequently on the rate of reaction. So the rate of reaction tends to double when the temperature is increased by 10 degree Celsius. For many reaction near room temperature, the reaction rate tends to double when the temperature increased by 10 degree Celsius. When the reaction rate tends to double, the temperature increased by 10 degree Celsius. Actually, we can prove this Arrhenius equation by the experiment. Okay. How does the temperature affect the rate of chemical reaction? So what is the experiment? The increasing the temperature increase reaction rate. Increasing the temperature increase reaction rate. Because of disproportionality, large increase in the number of high energy collision. So when we increase the temperature, the number of high energy collision that also increase. It is only these collision which result in a reaction possessing at least the activation energy for the reaction. Okay, now we discuss the experiment. Let's take two test tube and label them A and B. Okay, you have to take a two test tube and label A and B. Take 5 ml of cold water. Take 5 ml of cold water in A test tube and add a drop of phenolphthalein indicator and then add magnesium granules. Okay, phenolphthalein indicator, initially it is colorless. Then after adding the phenolphthalein indicator, that also colorless is maintaining. Afterwards you have to add magnesium granules. Now repeat the above with the 5 ml of hot water in a test tube B. So you have to take on another test tube that is labeled B. Then 5 ml of hot water we have to take it, and you should add magnesium and phenolphthalein, magnesium granules and phenolphthalein. So what will happen? Okay, observe the two test tube. This one test tube A, second one test tube B. Now the observation shows that the solution in test tube B changes to pink color, and there is no such color change in test tube A. So that is, hot water reacts with magnesium according to the following reaction, and there is no such reaction in cold water. Okay, in cold water there is no color change, but hot water color is appeared. So what is the reason? You can see the equation, magnesium with water. Suppose it is hot water, so magnesium 2 plus ions will form and 2 OH minus ions will form, then hydrogen gas is liberated. The bubbles is showing hydrogen gas liberated, so pink color is appeared. So the resultant solution is basic and it is indicated by phenolphthalein. Okay. So usually we have known phenolphthalein is a weak organic acid. Now when the phenolphthalein is in basic solution, base is added, so phenolphthalein gives a color. It's a pink color will appear. The same concept we applied here, but you have to note down the temperature. When the temperature is increased, the charge separation is occurring from the water. Right? Okay. When the temperature increases, the rate of reaction is increases. It is called Arrhenius concept. Okay. Now let us discuss the derivation of Arrhenius equation. The first you should write the Arrhenius equation, K equal to A e power minus Ea by RT. Then the both side, left hand side and right hand side, you have to take a log. So taking logarithm on both sides of the equation. Okay. After taking log, ln K equal to ln A plus ln e power minus Ea by RT. Okay. In the third step, we should know that ln E equal to 1. Just you substitute and we can write it. So ln K equal to ln A minus Ea by RT. Now Ea by RT you take out from the bracket. So we should separate Ea by RT, so multiply to 1 by T. Likewise we can write it. So next K1 K2 and T1 T2. K1 K2 and T1 T2. At temperature T equal to T1, rate constant K1. According to that you write the above equation. So how will you write? Like this we can write it. Then at temperature T equal to T2, K equal to K2. How to write? Likewise we can write it. Okay. Now ln K2, this equation, and ln K1, you can select these two equations, make a subtraction. So ln K2 minus ln K1 equal to ln A cancel. So minus Ea by RT2, then minus plus Ea by RT1. So ln K2 minus ln K1, how to write? Ln K2 by K1 equal to Ea by R, take as a common. So 1 by T1, this minus 1 by T2, we can write it. Okay. So ln equal to 2.303 log. Just you substitute here. So 2.303 log K2 by K1 equal to Ea by R. This one, cross multiplication T2 minus T1 divided by T1 T2. So log K2 by K1, this 2.303 we can write in the denominator with the R, numerator Ea, T2 minus T1 by T1 T2. Okay. Suppose we are going to make a straight line graph, log A versus 1 by T per Kelvin. So we can get a slope gradient equal to minus EA by 2.303 R.